I found myself staring at the slides for hours, marveling at the intricate patterns and the way the light played through the translucent structures. They were alive in a way that human cells never were, animated by a purpose that went beyond mere biological function. The other staff began to notice changes. Dr. Matthias, the senior physician who ran the clinic, mentioned that my bedside manner had improved. Patients who had been difficult or unresponsive seemed to calm in my presence. I moved through the wards with a newfound patience, finding myself genuinely interested in their suffering rather than simply processing it as another symptom to be treated. Mrs. Korvek, a regular patient with chronic pain from factory work, commented that my hands felt different when I examined her. Warmer, she said, more alive. She slept better after our sessions, and her appetite had returned for the first time in months. I told her it was psychological, the power of positive attention, but I knew better. My touch was changing people, not healing them exactly, but transforming their relationship with pain. Where once they had fought against their suffering, now they began to accept it, to find meaning in it, to understand that pain could be a form of communication, a way of connecting with something larger than themselves. And I was beginning to understand that communication myself. The revelation came during a night shift in the month of Tertius. The clinic was quiet. Most of our patients settled into the restless sleep that was the closest thing to peace the underhive offered. I was completing the final rounds when I heard singing from the isolation ward. We kept the isolation ward for patients whose conditions were too dangerous or too strange for the general population. Mostly it housed the dying, those whose injuries or illnesses had progressed beyond our ability to help. It was supposed to be silent except for the soft hum of life support systems and the occasional moan of pain. But tonight, there was singing. The voice was beautiful, a rich contralto that seemed to resonate through the corrugated metal walls and give the entire ward a cathedral-like quality. The melody was unfamiliar but somehow ancient, carrying harmonies that made my chest tighten with emotion. As I approached the source, I realized the singing was coming from Bed 7. Bed 7 housed Jeremiah Court, a factory worker who had been exposed to industrial acids 3 weeks prior. The chemicals had eaten through his skin, muscle, and in some places, bone. We had done what we could, but infection had set in. By all rights, he should have died days ago. Instead, he lingered in a state that hovered between life and something else.